Hello YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly and I'm here to review Pat McGrath's Divine Blush and Glow Trio in the shade Amber Allure. So in this palette there are 3 shades. Love Struck is the highlighter, and then there's Paradise Venus and Venus Nectar. Since this is the last video I'm filming, I'm going to be able to get really crazy and do one side one blush, other side the other blush, and then do the highlighter on both so you guys can see this. So I will give you the quick review. Basically, this is the best blush palette that ever existed. Pat McGrath is that girl, and everything she makes is super pigmented and works amazingly, so it looks super great. So I'm going to start off with Venus Nectar, which is that bright pink color. It's going to work for every skin tone, but specifically for deep and dark skin tones, it's going to look gorgeous. There's a mirror inside, which is really helpful. I actually still have the plastic on my mirror, which I'm going to leave because it's fighting me. But again, this is Venus Nectar I'm going to do on the right. So it's very 1, 2, 3, right? So I did 3 little, you see how bright that is? That's 3 1 2 3s in the palette. And as you can see, it is a very pigmented blush. A little goes an absolute long way. I feel like depending on who you are, there's some people who are just like, that's too much blush already, like dial it back but I like a lot of blush, so, and I want you guys to really see that color. So that is Venus Nectar. So now we're going to come in on the other side, and the other side I'm going to use the second shade, which is Paradise Venus. So this is Venus Nectar, which is that bright pink color, and I'm going to use Paradise Venus, which is the mauve kind of color. And again, I'm going to do the same kind of 3 little taps. You see that color, and we're going to boom her up there. This one is like my more natural blush, like when if someone really were to make me like blush, this would be the color I feel like I would blush. So I love this color. So as you can see, this side is Venus Nectar, and then this side is Paradise Venus. I'm gonna put a little more Paradise Venus on the front just because I feel like, ooh, it's like I feel like I could add a little more. I could get away with a little more with this color because it looks more natural. This one is a really bright pink, so a little less natural, but I love both shades so much. They're going so effortlessly. They blend so easily. They show up on your skin tone so vibrantly. So phenomenal palette. So lastly, we have the Love Struck, which is the highlighter, and I'm gonna go in with, I use a fluffy brush for the other ones, but for this I'm gonna use like a e.l.f. blush brush. And this is not that video, but if you are going to buy e.l.f. brushes, get this blush brush because it's just perfect for blush and highlighter. You're gonna love it. So I'm going to look at that highlighter. That was one little squiggle in the palette. Like, this product is so beautiful. And as you can see, I put the highlighter on. I'm gonna go on the other side and put it on too, and then I'm gonna come back and blend it with the other side. So this is a lot of highlighter. I'm sure some people are like, dear Lord, how much highlighter that lady gonna use? But I love highlighter. That is my favorite, one of my favorite beauty products. So I put it on with one side of the brush, and then the other side of the brush, which has a little less product, I'm going back and blending it out. This highlighter, sorry, I know that just messed up the light up me blocking the mirror, but this highlighter goes so well with either color. Like you see with the bright pink, it looks good. And the thing is, even though it's glittery, it just looks like a lit from within highlighter. And like, you can't, like, yes, it has glitter in it and shimmer, and if you walk up on my face you will see it, but in terms of how it just naturally, when someone's far away from you, just catches the light. Do you see that? Like, you know, that's what highlighter is supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look like you can see the actual individual pieces of glitter. Like, it's supposed to just bring the light to your life. And this palette does that. Like, Yes, I do have her individual separate highlighters. I have her individual separate blushes. But why not have a palette that gives you bright and fun and natural and neutral, and a highlighter that works for both situations in one palette? So like when I travel, when I go someplace, when I'm doing my makeup, I'm just bringing this. Because if I bring the highlighter and then I bring the blush and then I bring this and I bring that, and each thing is like a different product, and I have all these little individual things, it's easier to travel with palettes. This palette does it all. It's phenomenal. It's worth the money. I know that with Pat McGrath, that price point for some people is problematic, but let me tell you something. Save the coins. Skip going out to dinner. Cook. Don't order DoorDash. And get this blush palette, because it's going to change your life. Like, it's just, do you see this? Like, you really made me blush. You really made me blush. Like, what? Maybe NARS, but nobody else is touching her. And even NARS is like late. Like, this is what the blush we want. And it's so funny, a lot of people aren't wearing blush like they used to, and I feel like because it's blushes are not user friendly, they're very like, they don't look good, they don't photograph well, they don't blend with the skin nice. And these blushes just at this point are so integrated with my skin looking that it doesn't look like I just put blush and then layered highlighter right on top. Like, yes, you see the color, but you don't see the lines, you don't see the streakiness. And it's not just the blending, it's like a meld, like it's like they're made to go together. And with the warmth of your skin, it just transforms it. It just transforms it. Like, I cannot speak highly enough about Pat McGrath's Divine Blush Plus Glow Trio. You need this. There is another shade. I got Amber Allure is the darker shade. There's a lighter palette, but I think that Amber Allure is the one that's going to be truly universal. Phenomenal blush, phenomenal highlighter, and I love it. So if you have any questions about this palette, please leave them in the comment section below so I can answer it. But like I said, go get it, y'all. If you're a Sephora VIB or Beauty Insider, you know the sale's coming up in the spring, put her on your wish list. And also sign up for Pat McGrath's website. She has lots of sales also. So love this palette, and I hope you get it so we can enjoy it together. If you have a favorite blush palette, please leave it in the comments below so I can try it out and review it. I'm always looking for palettes. Palettes are life. Alright, so thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any of the hair, beauty, skincare videos that I make for this channel. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Bye.